Like people. Hey guys, here we are again. Or hey, CJ and me. Here we are again, getting ready for some rain. Got a squall line that's up to our northwest. I don't think it's going to come down to us, but they do have a marginal risk back to our west. Today is December the 16th, 2024. I didn't make a progression video last week. We didn't have time. I was too busy. So today I figured I'd make one. You could see how it is. Today is in the 60s. It's kind of warm actually, but we do have a front coming in. So it's gonna get, we're getting a lot of rainy weather. And it's not cold, so, I mean, I do have a coat on. But because I'm sick, I have a coat on. Need to pick that up and nail them down. But I'm out here today. CJ, he's sick too. He's not feeling too good. So we all kind of been hanging out in the house. Me, Mom, and CJ are sick. There's Wrinkles. And they had a mesoscale discussion for West Tennessee, Eastern Arkansas, and I think Western Kentucky for possible damaging winds and maybe a brief spin-up tornado. They have less than a 2% chance in that area, but it's mostly a damaging wind and hail threat. I ain't gonna say large hail because it ain't. You can see it's pretty dreary out here. Got a lot of cloud cover. The low-level jet is cranked up pretty good, even over our area. It's the reason we're getting some wind. There's Wrinkles. He said he's not. Oh no. He said, you know what? I don't trust you. So, Delilah go. Oh, that smells terrible. Ooh, it stinks. But you can see how it is out here. We have no leaves anymore, so it's definitely winter. We've had freezing temperatures for the last, well, we had them last week and the week before that, and I think we had like maybe 2.5 weeks of freezing weather. So excuse me, all the leaves are pretty much off the trees. You can see there's Delilah just sitting over there. Oh my Lord. It's Bojama. What? I mean, like I said, we're all sick. Ugh, feel terrible. Feel dizzy. My chest is congested, and I got body aches. I feel like crap, but I figured I'd get out and about to what do you call it? What was that? Cheer that. Cheer that, Bo. Bo's like, yeah, I don't hear nothing. You can see the dead grass where it's been frozen. We had that one snowfall that day. I did not record that day because that was the day that they went to go. We do this Feet of Faith every year for our church. The children of the schools, the ones that did not have food during the Christmas break, we pack backpacks for them to have food. And we give the backpacks to them before they go out on break. And then what was that? Did you hear that? It's getting all crazy. But then then they'll have something, you know, they have different foods in them. Beanie weenies, Vienna sausages. I mean, it's better than nothing, you know, just in case they don't get a meal, you know, outside of school. So, well, that's weird. It's a dandelion. Huh. That's weird. Have that in the middle of December. But we done that the day it snowed, and I should have done a recording of the snow, but I didn't. Well, I'd say probably got a little, about a half an inch. You know, it was, and then it was gone by before even noon, so it wasn't like it was, you know, a large, you know, like a foot or anything like that. It was, like I said, and it warmed up, and you know, all the snow melted. But it was, they didn't call out school, which I thought was kind of odd. Usually they would call out schools. There's a Dunkin' paper. Hell, I ain't even been to Dunkin'. I think Mom and Crystal has that. Looks like some napkins. Fat, lazy, and of course I'm sick. I feel tired, wore out. Delilah, you okay, girl? Oh, taking some Tylenol earlier, it got rid of my headache, so that was good. I feel still dizzy, and I feel tired. But we ain't doing nothing this 2 days off that I got. I had to work the weekend, and then 2 days, I got today and tomorrow off, and then, what's that? Did you hear that, Delilah? She's like, I didn't hear nothing. But we are we're doing okay. Like I said, just sick. I don't think we'll see any severe weather because we're not in the marginal res. I don't think the ingredients come together for us to have any severe weather. I mean, I don't know how much moisture we got, but I know it's kind of warm. It's kind of warm. The wind is still kind of chilly. Air temperature, I think, is in the low 60s. But I don't think the dew points are really all that high. I don't think they are. But I do know that we're supposed to get some rain starting tonight and going in tomorrow and Wednesday, and I think Thursday, and then Friday is supposed to drop back off to the 20s. So it's going to be nice and cold there again. But we are officially still getting what do you call it, setups, even during the winter. But the setups are in the usual places of where they normally are. They are normally by the Gulf states. You know, Louisiana was in a setup, and I think last week it was in a marginal res, and then I think it's starting to rain, and then I think this week is like I said, northern Arkansas, might be Arkansas, western Tennessee, and western Kentucky. They're the marginal, you know, so, but anyway, it's I mean, there's still setups that happen during the winter as well, but it's really hard for them to verify. Usually you get, you know, put under a marginal or even a slight res. The moisture don't work out, the shear doesn't work out, you know, just certain things don't work out, and you know, a lot more doesn't work out during the winter than it does during the spring. During the spring, there's like a 60, you know, 60-40 chance, 60% that it's going to happen, 40% that it's not, you know. Oh, there's that thing. and it's a 60% chance that it'll happen in the usual areas, but a 40% chance that it won't happen in the usual areas that it does happen, you know. And then when it happens, you know, you get some that are 100%, you know. It all depends on you know, what could happen. Yeah, I think it's starting to rain. But anyway, here in the winter, you're gonna get, you know, not even a half. You know, now down towards the Gulf states where tornado probabilities are a little higher than they are, you know, here or northward. And you can get stuff here and northward also, but it's rare. You know, you're not really gonna get much. But like I said, you know, wintertime setups sometimes can be overperform, and then most of the time they don't perform at all, or they way underperform. You might get 1 or 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. So but anyway, looks like we have, like I said, another setup, not to us, but back to our west. You know, so I'm not really, you know, particularly paranoid about it, but I am what do you call it, you know, still seeing the setups, still, you know, getting them. So but we'll see how the rest of the, I need to check his water, see how the rest of the winter goes, and I'll, you know, I'll continue doing updates, you know, and progression videos for me and you, CJ, so we can see how, you know, this year is gone, and then we'll, you know, discuss, you know, doing progression videos next year too. You could see Delilah, come on. She's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. See, our stuff that was so green, so beautiful in the month of November is dead. The hard freezes that we got was extremely terrible for them. Here is our peppers that was doing so well. And now they look terrible. Definitely got bit by the frost. Excuse me. There's them ones that look so green. Bo, come on. So green, and now look at them. You barely have a little bit of green. Most of it's been hit by the frost, and it looks terrible. Of course, you know how it is during the winter. You know, stuff dies. Still got a few bugs out. I can see them flying around. I don't know if you can see them on the camera or not. Bo, come on. But all the leaves are gone. Now we get a dry day. We can walk around with my new little wagon that I got and pick up all the sticks and then rake away from the fence line, even though they're going to blow up against it by the neighbors. And then we're going to take the leaf blower and blow them all over in the ditch and burn them, if we can just get a dry spell. What was that? You heard that? It's going to get us. I'm going to go over here and boot on the hole. So, but you can see it's a, you know, winter day. It's not really that cold. It's more, like I said, it's still warm. Uh-oh, I'm gonna follow that guy home a few times. Thought it was Kevin. You can see all the leaves are off the usual trees. And then it looks dreary and you know, winter-like. So, see the sky. I don't know if you can see the clouds are kind of moving fast. You know, the 850 at low-level jets really picked up, I think, in Middle Tennessee, and the Middle Tennessee and in Tennessee-Kentucky border, right in Middle Tennessee, is I think the low-level jet was like 50 knots, so it's pretty high there. That's the reason they are in part. I think they might be part of the marginal risk. I'm not sure there. But anyway, I just figured I'd do a progression video. We're all sick. Hopefully we all get better and we get what do you call it? Get through the holidays. And we'll be back on the other side. It'll be 2025 and be a new year. And then we'll keep going from there and see what happens. See if we get, you know, what kind of setups we get into next year. And of course, what we're doing, you know, progressing of us, you know, because that's what these videos are for. Is, like I said, it started out as our, you know, go through spring and see different setups, you know, for severe weather. And then it went from that to, well, what we're doing also, not just the weather, but also, you know, the setups we're in, or not what we're doing, you know, building the deck, going golfing, going swimming, outside playing. You know, I kind of got away from the usual, what do you call it? Us just doing videos of us doing, you know, stupid crap. You know, just playing and stuff like that. I kind of got away from them videos and was doing nothing but progression videos. What you running after there, Bo? You look like you were really focused on something. What is it? Hell, I don't know. But anyway, you can see how everything looks the same, except all the leaves are gone. And we haven't been in any kind of super warm weather like we was at the end of most of September. Most of October was warm. We had a few cool snaps, that's about it. And then it wasn't until the end of November, I think it was, might have been the beginning of December, we started getting in some freezes, some hard freezes. That's where, you know, the plants all died out. So I think it was the 1st of December. Anyway, this will be my progression video, and I'll probably see you in the next one.